tone it down a bit. There's an announcement I like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?
Fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, folks worldwide, welcome back to another exciting episode of Fight for Truth. And I'm your host, Mr. Nobody. And before I get started, I would love to give all honor, glory, and praise to our Creator, the Most High. Today's topic is love yourself, flaws in all. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat that. Love yourself, flaws in all. You know, the Most High didn't design us to be perfect. You know, as I look around, I'm gonna say as I look around, because people are inspired by what they see on social media. But also when I look on social media, you know, I see a lot of people, they just, you know, regular people like me and you, but it's like everybody's trying to get that. Well, first of all, everybody think that the highest standard of beauty is the ones that we see on Instagram, Facebook, you know, just on social media. And people think that those people are what, you know, what defines what real beauty is. You know, as far as like with the women, you know, you have the women with, you know, showing off their silhouettes, you know, showing off their shapes, and, you know, feet, you know, pouting lips, whatever. But as far as like the men, you have like the men trying to show off, you know, their standard of beauty. You know, some might be groomed up very nice, or some might be trying to show off their silhouette. You know, as far as like their pecs, their muscles, six packs, whatever. You know, or another standard of beauty is their drip. You know, they're trying to make it seem like they can afford things that normal people can't afford. You know, and truth be told, that they really can't afford it. You know, you really can't buy designer every day, all day, and remain rich. You know, that's a cliche. It's like, how can I save gas if I'm constantly riding around and not really making no real money to accommodate for the gas that I'm burning out of my car? I mean, it's the same thing that goes for, you know, the lifestyle of these people that's trying to, like I say, they're trying to reach a certain standard of beauty. And the standard of beauty is, in this age, is determined by what's the hottest on social media. You know, it's like whatever your favorite celebrities wearing, whatever you know, Cardi B's wearing, Megan Thee Stallion, you know, Lil Baby, all these cartoon characters. It's like whatever they doing or whatever they're wearing, even though most of the stuff that they're wearing now and the most of the stuff they're really doing now is very, very suspect. And I have to say it just to be saying it, because, you know, I follow a lot of people on social media just to be nosy, I guess. But a lot of them is so-called celebrities. You know, I follow Offset among, you know, a lot of people. But as I'm scrolling the other day and I see some stuff like, man, they got this dude really doing some effeminate stuff, and he's proudly posting it on his Instagram. And young up and coming men is gonna look at this and call this drip. They're gonna call this, you know, a manly fashion. And I'm here to check it and say, no, it's not. It's not no manly fashion to wear pearls, Mr. Offset. It's not. It's not no manly thing. You know, like I said, they're trying to feminize us through our celebrities because, truth be told, they know the masses in some form of way, you know, look up to these folks. Even though they're just regular people that it just put up in high places. That's it. They're just regular people that is being placed before you, you know, put up in high places, you know, far as like places that normal people would never go, you know, but for them it's all work. Their lifestyle has become a job, literally. And true enough, to work their job, it comes with, you know, certain perks and, you know, privileges, but they don't tell you about the other part, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, we must accept who we are as regular people, not knowing that we as regular people are actually, you know, I'm gonna say this: the Most High loves us, and He wants. Excuse me. The Most High loves us, and He wants us to get this situation right. You know, far as living life, whatever, you know, sin that we indulge in, and we call it right, or we try to make it right, you know, but deep down, we know it's wrong, but we try to justify it, you know, in some form of fashion, and try to make it our truth. But we have to, you know, like I said, first of all, appreciate the person that's looking at you in the mirror. You know, like I said, understand that everyone is not going to look the same like it's starting to look on social media. It's like after you scroll and keep scrolling, it's like, you know, if you like big butts, you know, if you subscribe to a lot of people or a lot of women that's, you know, have a lot of, you know, junk in their trunks, whatever. But if you scroll and you see one and you see 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, all the way to 100, you know, you might be subscribed to. And you might just be scrolling and you see every last one of them. But what's the difference? I mean, true enough, the difference is the sizes and, you know, the colors, shapes, and all that. But when you get through, I mean, it's like an endless cycle. You know, it's like a hamster on a wheel. You know, they'll keep you scrolling forever because you're looking for, you know, like I said, just to be looking, because they're all trying to, in my opinion, let me make that disclaimer, that they're all just trying to, you know, look alike, you know, be naked, show as much as possible, you know, trying to outdo the other one, You know, I mean, it's with everything, but I see it so much with the women because let's face it, it's a very strong presence to see a lot of voluptuous women on Instagram. You know, this became the hub. You know, almost like soft porn. You know, women showing so much flesh. But understand, women that do that, you're not making yourself desirable for worthy men. Let me say that again. Women that constantly show themselves is not making themselves worthy for desirable and real men. The ones that got their own businesses, you know, the ones that the gold diggers chase. You know, and truth be told, these Instagram models have become, they have been exposed as being gold diggers. Some of them, I'm not going to say this, all of them claim the fame, or you know, the way they want to do it. But it is out there that, you know, that exist. But it's like people only trying to enhance their beauty so they can enhance their pockets. For a lot of them, it's like, if I make myself beautiful, you know, doll my face up or whatever, and put myself on social media, maybe I can build myself a fan base and do this. But I gotta see what sells. I gotta see what gets the attention. I gotta see what gets this. And for a lot of them, it's like a lot of different markets. But for a lot of them, they don't have a lot going for them. Some of them, that's all they may have is the good looks. And they're depending on their good looks to make a living. And I don't knock no person for trying to make a living. You know, if you got it, flaunt it. But like I'm saying, like, we have to accept our flaws. Like, if you know it's something wrong with you, like, if you have a big nose, you know, that's the way the Most High wanted you. And, you know, it's like, I know I be saying that a lot, you know, get that from an old man, but it's like, if you have a big nose, learn to live and love your big nose. Let me say that again. Learn to live with and love your big nose, because that's the way the Most High created you. I mean, for some people, they might get successful, you know, get rich, you know, get paid, and decide they don't like the way they look, and they go get plastic surgery, you know, actually go and go and pay someone, you know, to cut on them to make their nose smaller. Then when you get off the table, you start to look strange. You have to learn to live with that, you know, the new nose. Then you have your friends that knew you with the big nose, just really notice the change, and they have to get used to you with your new nose. But first, you have to get used to you, because it's a lot of people trying to get used to stuff, and it's like a cycle that's keep repeating itself. I mean, then